She gives us a cute little wave goodbye and then lowers a black shade behind the cutout. Next, the magician begins to lower the top section of the box down onto the bottom section, squeezing the girl inside.
Hello again, YouTube. This is Dr. Chimera with yet another chaotic disaster. Today we're looking at number 24, Disappear Boxes. Now bear with me, I think this one might be a Tetris clone, in that you have your boxes that fall and you make them disappear. Alternatively, it could be one of those card matching games where you open a box, you see what's inside it, it closes, and you have to match up two of them. But it's got such a standard name, or nondescript name I suppose you should say, that you can't really guess on this one. It does have a name that seems particularly poorly translated. I suppose technically it could be an order, so if someone said, well, what job do you want me to do today? And, you know, someone pointed and went, disappear boxes. You'd know what they were talking about, but you'd think they'd had a stroke. Let's pop in and have a look. Okay, so it's a very happy little green cross. I think I've got like a reset button in the corner.
Flawless victory.
Oh, okay. So, do you have to stack up all of the little green boxes?
Nope.
Or, okay. So it just looks like being in contact, does it? And you can't do the purples. You get a little...
Nope.
Out. The happy little boxes look quite a bit like Kid Rad. Haha! Yeah, brilliant web. Oh, he's sad and he's on his side. Poor little fella, I can't do anything with him. Oh, okay. So I guess once it's impossible, it just says game over. But you don't have to start again. I'm genuinely surprised. Okay. Hey! Cascade combo. I'm actually impressed with this one. I do love puzzles. I think this guy's the real problem.
I'm about to end this man's whole career.
Do you love puzzles? This is a fairly unique concept. Do I need to get him, or can he just fall off the stage? No, I do actually need to help the really third one.
Walk out the door, you see someone that you know, and they ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
No. This is tough. But, oh no. Ugh. Well, I guess, okay, I'm going to cut and catch up to where I was, because this is interesting. And we're back. So this one is proving quite tricky.
Understatement is the description of something as having much less of a particular quality.
Connect this guy to anything. But this is a good game so far. Perhaps? No. I think I just did the same thing twice in a row, didn't I? I quite often do that when I'm trying to solve puzzles. I sort of lose track of what I'm doing. I think I can be forgiven in this instance just because I'm splitting my focus. But yeah, charming little fellow, charming graphics, and it's just the same thing, isn't it? Charming graphics, good and challenging gameplay. I've used this standard before, and I stick by it. No, that can't be it. There's no way to hook this one up. Anyway, I've used this standard before, and I stick by it. If I was stuck in a long car ride, I would want to play this.
Stop it. Get some help.
I was talking before about Kid Rad. It was a brilliant... I wouldn't really call it a web comic, because rather than using...
Hey pal, you just blowing from Stupid Town?
No. Rather than using a comic format, the entire thing used custom sprites which were animated, but unfortunately the way that the website was set up, it basically just stopped working as web browsers improved. So it's a real shame. I think you can download the whole thing, and we're waiting. That is the problem. I think you can download the whole thing.
Why won't you say anything?
No, I'm just stuck on this one. I'm sure that if I was stuck in the back of a car and had nothing else to do, I would eventually get this one, but I am completely stumped. So I'm going to keep going until I've finished my rant about Kid Rad. So Kid Rad was one of the few stories which was about the relationship between players and their characters that really resonated, seemed very genuine. Normally they seem to come from sort of a point of view that is either overly cynical or overly optimistic. But it really considered what it was like. The basic idea was that it was a SNES character, or SNES-ish, and eventually he gets pulled out of his game because it was a ROM into the wild internet, and from there he saves the world. Yeah, I guess that's it. I just can't do this one. I'm sure if I sat down and thought about it a bit harder, I probably would be able to. If someone can think of the solution, post it in the comments, and you'll get a shout out in the next episode. Well, that's it for now. Tomorrow we will be looking at, I believe it's Catch Chicken. Lord knows what that could possibly be. Until then, stay safe, keep taking the pills. Whoops, forgot to rate this one. In terms of actual game, very good. Very hard. Well, not, I'm just stupid. So we're looking at a 9 out of 10, just because it is a little difficult, but the concept, the execution, the adorableness of these little fellows is top notch. In terms of absurdity, this is one of those ones that kind of gets a pass purely because of it is a video game that runs on video game logic. But if you were to look up and you were to see these freaky mutants out there floating in the sky, you'd probably be quite concerned. So we're going to go ahead and give that an 8 out of 10. And then in terms of name accuracy, you can't really call them boxes unless they actually contain things, which they may well do, but there's no real indication of that. So we're going to give that let's say a 7 out of 10. They're boxes, they disappear. Well, they're squares, they disappear. A square is just one side of a box. 8 out of 10.